Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you guys this red and orange bold makeup look using only clean beauty makeup products. Alright, to start off this makeup look, I'm going to use one of my favorite moisturizers from Infinite Skin. And it's lightweight and it doesn't make me look greasy. And I feel like it's such a good primer. And that's what I'm kind of wanting to do, is just kind of prime the face, make sure that my skin is not dry so I can put foundation. I'm also going to condition my lips using With Simplicity Lip Balm. For foundation, I'm going to use my favorite. It's RMS Beauty's foundation. I'm in the color 22.5. I love this foundation just because it looks so natural on the skin and hydrating. I will say it is coconut based, so if you are sensitive to coconut products, then don't use it. But for other people that are not sensitive, I love it. And again, it gives you like a very dewy look to the skin. I'm going to blend it with a flat top foundation brush. And I'm just going to kind of stipple the foundation into the skin so that it looks really nice and blended and natural. And with this foundation, you can make it look really dewy, or you can set it to make it a little more matte. But this foundation is a very dewy foundation. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to be using the Clove Hallow in the number 3. This is my first time using their products, actually. This is their concealer. I wanted it a little lighter than my natural shade, just so that I could highlight and just kind of bring a little bit more coverage to my under eyes. And I get a lot of darkness around my mouth, so I tend to put concealer there. And then I like to just blend concealer with my foundation brush. I just find it very easy. Sometimes I just use my finger just because I love just having that warm contact to melt the concealer into the skin. And I'm just going to use the same concealer and put a little bit on my eyes to prime my eyelids, because I'm going to be using more colors for my eyeshadow. And I tend to just use concealer as a primer. I find that it works great. Okay, to set my under eyes and actually just kind of all the parts of my face that gets really oily, I'm going to use the Uncover Up Untinted Powder by RMS, and I believe I got the color 2 to 3. And I really like this setting powder because it doesn't look cakey on the skin. It leaves such a nice finish to the skin, and I really feel like it gives you such a natural radiance. To apply the setting powder, I just like using a fluffy brush, and then I kind of just pat it on and then kind of blend it a little bit until I like how it looks on the skin. I don't have any shiny marks. For the summertime, I usually like to just leave it glowy and dewy, but for this look, I'm going to make it more matte. Tame my brows, I'm going to use this eye pencil by Blinc. I believe it's in the color dark brown. And I like to just brush all my hairs upwards. I have naturally thick brows, so I just like to fill in the little sparse areas. Nothing fancy with the brows with me. And I just kind of create the natural shape that I have, just so that it looks more full and thick and a little more put together. On a regular basis, I don't use a eyebrow pencil. I just usually brush them. For eyeshadow, I'm going to grab a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with my Lawless the One palette and grab that white shade, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid. This kind of just sets the concealer a little more and then brightens the eyelid, because we are going to be putting orange shades all over the lids today, and then you gotta dance a little bit because why not? So I'm going to go in with the lighter orange shade on the Lawless palette, and I'm going to just target this into kind of like the crease. Because I have hooded eyes, I go a little more up just so it's more visible for people to see the eyeshadow that I'm actually wearing. And then I'm just going to constantly blend that back and forth. This look isn't going to be like a precise look, and I'm going to put this all over the lid so that I can layer the product on so I can add the darker orange shade after this. Okay, so once I completed both eyes, I'm going to grab that darker orange shade and I'm going to layer that all over the lid, just a little under the crease, and just kind of deepen the crease with this shade and then just blend, blend, blend. I do find with the Lawless eyeshadows, they are a little harder to blend. Um, you just have to work just a little harder, and I believe it's just because they have such clean ingredients, and I'm fine with working a little harder for that. Okay, with a more precise brush, I'm going to tap and grab that darker orangish brown shade, and I'm going to kind of keep this in the outer corner of the eye and then just tap it on there and then slowly build it, blend it so that it comes into the center of the eyelid. And then you're going to grab a fluffy brush and then just slowly blend, blend, and blend so that it looks a little more seamless and put together. Once you complete the other eye, you're going to grab a straight edge brush. I just use my eyebrow brush, and I'm going to use that same dark shade and bring it under the waterline and then just kind of smudge it underneath. I love doing this with eyeshadow. I always feel like it makes the eye look more bold. I feel like it makes your eyes pop. And it's just such an easy thing to do with eyeshadow. Okay, with a more fluffy brush, you're gonna go over that waterline and just kind of blend and smudge out that so it doesn't look too harsh. Now for my favorite part, mascara. I'm using the Lily Lolo Big Lash Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara, and you guys will see why. It just brings so much volume, but also separates the lashes, so it doesn't look super clumpy or anything. It still looks very natural-ish. But I really, really enjoy this mascara. I don't get any fallout, and it's a plus that it's in a clean beauty product. I mean, just look at my lashes, guys. I do have an advantage because I am hairy, but you can see that the mascara definitely performs well. For my lips, I'm going to line them with Thrive Causemetics liner in the color Khaki. I believe that's the color, and it is one of the liners that Khaki Reviews did a collab with, and I absolutely love this shade. It's so beautiful. It's kind of like a brownie nude shade, and I didn't have a red lip liner, so I just decided, what the hell, I'm going to just line my lips with this to kind of help any bleeding from the liquid lipstick I'm about to apply. And then I just kind of filled in my lips a little bit. For the liquid lipstick, I'm using Clove Hallow in the color Fiesta, and it's such a pretty, spicy, orangey red shade, and that's what really drew me to trying out this lip liner, or this lipstick. And it just looks so pretty on the lips. I will say that it was a little hard applying just because I felt like it was a little drying. Um, but the applicator was fine. I did think that this liquid lipstick was drying because whenever I would like tap my lips or close my lips shut, it was a little sticky. Um, but it looks so gorgeous on the lips, and once it dried, it wasn't so bad. Okay, to kind of make the lips not so harsh, I smudged the lip liner part because I really don't like seeing like a precise line when it comes to liquid lipsticks. I think it looks a little strange. And I learned this tip from Makeup by Blinc. She is a really great clean beauty YouTuber. You guys should check her out. She has some really good tips. But yeah, I really like kind of smudging the liner, and I think it looks really good. I forgot to scrub my lips before this, so I definitely had some dry skin on my lips. So I would definitely recommend scrubbing your lips before you use liquid lipstick. Okay, to highlight, I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics highlight pen, and this thing is so fun to use because it's just so easy. And I really feel like if you're in a hurry, this is such a good everyday staple product just because you can highlight everything you need and it blends really easily. Like, you barely have to touch your skin to blend this product out. So I really enjoyed it, and it's not super um, crazy bold. It's pretty subtle, and you can pretty much build it up just a little bit more than what I have going on. But I really think it's pretty and it looks really nice on the skin. So I decided to take my hair down to get a better look of how the makeup looked, and I thought I was done, but I forgot bronzer. So I love this bronzer by Lily Lolo. It's really pretty and natural on the skin. I feel like it has kind of like a gray undertone, and you can build it up. It's really easy to blend. And it's just like a staple for me. If you're looking for a clean beauty bronzer, try out their um, contour and highlight duo. I also like using a contour brush, and then I like pinching it and just kind of contouring my nose and my jawline to get rid of all the snacks I ate during quarantine. I think it just makes the face look a little more warm and a little more chiseled because I definitely needed that today. But the bronzer finishes up this look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I have all the product details in the description below. I post new videos every single week, so be sure to subscribe. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you. Bye.